Whoops, okay, my bad. Sorry. Forgot to turn the microphone on. What are you going to do with the boy? Okay, let me set the timer going again then in that case. I'll have to, right, okay, stop it there. And stop it there. And start it going again. Dub. Yes, good, right. I'm sorry, I lost track of the time. I thought I had about 5 minutes to set up and then realised I only had a minute. Right, let's start. Roll the foot. Roll the foot forwards and backwards, lifting the toes, lifting the heel. I've got the heater on because again it's a cold day, so I hope the background noise is barely noticeable. Roll the foot side to side. Breathing in and out through the nose, if you can. Other foot, toe and heel. Raising the toe, raising the heel. Roll the foot side to side. Circle the knee, allowing the hip to relax and the ankle to relax. And relax the knee on the opposite leg. Change direction. Change legs, circle the knee. Change direction. Tuck the elbows into the side, raise the knee, one leg at a time. As you raise the knee, raise both hands, clench the fingers together into fists at the top and open them at the bottom. Keep going. Raise the arm and the leg across the body, opposite directions. I'm just going to rush across to the timer and turn the sound down again. So opposites. And we'll keep going when it quietly goes ding in 6 seconds time. Diagonally across the body. There you go, that's much nicer. I would like to say I could hear myself think now, but I suspect since I lost track of the time and forgot to turn the microphone on at the beginning, you might wonder if thinking and me are things that go hand in hand or on opposite tracks on the train line. Who knows? And feet comfortably apart, shoulder width or slightly more than shoulder width. Circle the hips. try and make it a circle, so make sure you go forwards and backwards as well as side to side. Legs relaxed. Change direction. Relax the legs, tilt the body to one side, then the other, basically bending from sort of there. And as you do it, let the head go to the side and raise the shoulder on the opposite side. Nice and gentle. Excuse me. Roll the shoulders forwards and backwards as you do that. A gentle bend of the upper spine and letting the head go forwards and backwards. Straighten up, tilt the whole body side to side. Not stretching, just gently going what I refer to as a range of motion exercise. In other words, just letting the body do what it's fairly comfortable doing. No need to rush, just find a speed that is appropriate for you. It can be as fast or as slow as you need. Straighten up, forwards and backwards, same thing. Nice and gentle. Just whatever range of motion your body is comfortable with. Keep going. Straighten up, go back to going side to side. And now you can sort of just do a tiny little stretch, if you like, each time you go to the side. Just nice and gentle. Straighten up. Circle the upper body. My mind knew what it wanted to do, my body went and did something different. Small circles with the upper body. Change direction. Trying to keep your lower body fairly still. Slightly bigger circles with the upper body. No rush, take your time. Change direction. If you can, change direction and big circles with the upper body. Change direction. And relax. Feet hip width apart, bend the legs, sit back and down slightly, circling the shoulders nice and gently. Trying to make the circles as large as possible. Change direction. Arms out, palms up, small circles. Here we are circling the hands. Change direction. When it goes ding, we're going to change direction, keep the hands where they are, but use the shoulders to rotate the whole hands. The whole arms, I should have said. So it's the shoulders working, circles, hands out to the side. Change direction. And relax. Circle the arms. Find a speed that suits you. If you want to bring the legs into place so they bend on the downstroke and then straighten up to help you raise the arms, jolly good. Do exactly that. Just make sure your feet are close enough in that your knees are staying, if you look down, pretty much in line with your toes. You don't want them bending in. Change direction. Don't worry about the legs, just let them relax and bend. Circle the hold the upper arm still and out from the body. Rotate the forearms around. Kind of like you're an old propeller-driven aircraft. Or I suppose a new propeller-driven aircraft, since they still make them. It's not all jets. Change direction. Legs relaxed, knees softened, sitting backwards and downwards slightly. Pelvis tucked under slightly. As always. Well, as often, not as always. Tuck the elbows in, circle the hands. Change direction. Both hands in the same direction. And change direction for both hands. Now, should perchance you have arthritis in the wrist, the next two exercises we're going to do, don't do, just keep doing gentle circles of the wrists. We're going to take the elbows away from the body, flap the hands side to side, and the arms can flap, and then you can bring the upper arms into it as well. Relaxing the wrists, letting the hands flap. And then the same thing up and down, relaxing the wrist. So at the bottom of the stroke, the hands flick downwards. At the top of the stroke, the hands flick upwards. Just trying to relax my legs and sit back and down a bit more, because as I think I've mentioned before, legs have a tendency to straighten up. Now we're taking one arm all the way up and down and the other arm all the way up and down, but when Duke of Wellington, was it? No, Grand Old Duke of York, not Duke of Wellington. The Grand Old Duke of York, he had two arms. When one was up, the other was down, and when one was down, the other. Yeah, that's nothing like the original rhyme, but you know what I mean. Keep going. And take the feet slightly wider apart, or even a little bit wider than that. Move the hips side to side, circle the arms in front of the body. Legs relaxed. Change direction. When you're doing this exercise, with the exception of the head, I guess, there should be a feeling of sort of connectivity, of connection throughout the body. It's all pretty much the whole body working together. Change direction. I also broadened my stance just a little, being aware that I haven't got my sticky-soled shoes on, so having to control my feet from sliding out. Well, I don't know about my feet from sliding out, my feet and legs sliding out. Be a bit scary if just the feet slid out, wouldn't it? Change direction again. Whole body. The next exercise that we're going to do, which I will describe as a skiing exercise, you'll see why in a minute, it's nothing really like skiing at all. Only do it in a way that you are comfortable with. Don't go crazy. So, you're going to bring the feet in, hands come up, you throw them down, you bend the legs. Right, so you can do it like this, or you can go like this. And I mean, if you're more flexible, you could probably go even further. change. We're going to go throwing the hand up to the corner and coming up onto the toe of the foot that's on the same side, if you see what I mean. So the hand is going across the body basically and up, and you're stretching. Keep going. Relax, bend the legs, turn the waist. Let the arms float around the body. Sitting down and back, etc., etc. Nice and gentle. Relax the shoulders, relax the arms. Keep going. Try and increase the range of motion. This is how much you can turn the waist. If the hips turn a little bit, that's fine, but try and limit the motion in the hips. Try and get the waist, and to a lesser extent the neck, doing all the turning. Keep going. Keep the hands down for the moment, chin up and down. Legs can be relaxed. Now take the head, put your hands on your forehead, just push back and down. Now straighten up, clench your fingers together, put them on your arms, just push your head down. Straighten up, looking forward, take first one ear, then the other ear up towards the ceiling. Take the head to one side, take the hand on the side the head is leaning to, kind of put it over the head as if you were pulling the head down, and with the other arm push down, so you're getting a stretch in the neck. When I say release, we're going to release very gently in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, release gently. Go to the other side. Take the hand, pull your head down ever so slightly, push the other hand towards the floor, stretching the neck muscles. Nice and gently. Again, when I say release, we're going to release very gently in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release gently. Keeping the arms down, take the head in nice, slow U shapes. Okay, the next exercise comes straight out of a form, a Tai Chi form, and it's a bit tricky, and I'm not sure if we'll get it today, first time, so maybe you have to rewind and rewind, or maybe I'll have to do a separate video. Let me just show you what it looks like. It looks like this. Now, the arm movements are less important than the leg movements, so we'll start with the leg movements. What you do is you start with your feet hip width apart, you take a step to the corner, you bring the foot together. You then take a step back out and you pivot round. So, ha-ha, and a prop. If I'm facing that fairly close, let me see, am I going to go out of shot? Yes, I am. Okay, let's come back to here. Right, so if I'm facing that, my first step is from behind it to alongside it. I then go to sort of in front of it, turn round, and I'm in front of it. Step to there, step in, step to there, step round. 1, 2, 3, 4, and obviously you can go 1, 2, 3, 4 the other way. The hand movements that goes with it is a raising hand and a pushing hand, and a raising hand and a pushing hand, and you turn, and a raising hand and a pushing hand, and a raising hand and a pushing hand. Raise the arm that's on the same side as the leg you're stepping with. Little push with the other hand, step in. Raise the hand, leg you're pushing with, little push, turn in. Step, step. Okay, I'm going to get rid of that. And let's just do a few more. So it's 1, 2, turn, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we'll come back to that another day. Nice, simple exercise. Very dance-like. Just stepping in, letting the arms swing side to side. Now, possibly not, but possibly you're wondering why this kind of exercise. The reason for exercise is where your legs are relaxed and you are moving are good for you, that's the first thing, but they also come from Tai Chi as a martial art, Tai Chi as a way of fighting. Not with the swinging arms, I mean you obviously don't fight somebody like this, but the idea is you should be able to move gently, fluidly, lightly, so whatever movement pattern you want to use should be nice and easy. To finish off, let's just do some knee raises, but let's look at bringing the knees up as high as we possibly can. Don't race, because if you rush, then momentum carries the knee up. What we're trying to do is use the leg muscles to pull the knee up, or stomach muscles. I suppose there's actually lots of muscles involved with this. If you know which ones, by all means leave a comment, please do. Okay, to finish, circle the hips. And change direction. Within the confines of the studio space here, I will introduce more movement-based exercises over time. Give yourself a little shake out. Give it a wiggle, give it a woggle, etc., etc. Lovely. I hope you enjoyed that. Please come back for more. Thank you, or just cheerio. Bye.